Sharpton, subject of the new documentary, Loudmouth. You mentioned speaking at George Floyd's funeral. You also spoke at Tyree Nichols' funeral. You also spoke at Alton Sterling's funeral, Eric Garner, Daunte Wright. Those of us who are not intimately involved, don't know the families, who are not there, can look at this and feel inured to the horror of it after a while. How do you stay connected to any kind of hopeful message that you can bring to those who are in pain, some sort of way to, in a fresh way, to soothe the battered souls of those who suffer because of this kind of brutality? How do you keep that eulogy honest?
You know, it is hard because you say to yourself, here we go again. And you say to yourself, what can I say? And then the answer becomes that you need to go and encourage them to give meaning. You can't give the life back of their loved one, but you can say we need to fight to make sure this does not continue to happen. And because these families didn't ask to become public figures. I chose what I do. I love what I do, feel I was called to do it. They didn't. So, you know, I tell my daughters all the time, I ask God in my prayer. I'm very much still a preacher. Don't look at me like that. You should be praying too. But
every day.
All right, all day, every day. And I said, why does this keep happening? And one day a minister said to me, God answered your prayer. He said, what's that? He said, God asked, I should be asking you, why does it keep happening? When are y'all gonna stop it? God's not gonna come down and stop us from doing these things. We have to do it, and that's what gives me the strength to go to these funerals and say, we need to look at this and fight to stop this. And these families have helped us to do that. So George Floyd happened. People have marched all over the world. We couldn't get the George Floyd Federal Act through, Policing Act through the Senate, got it through the House of Representatives. But President Biden signed an executive order, which is all Lincoln did with Emancipation Proclamation. So there's some incremental steps. Being that I grew up being trained by people in the civil rights movement, it took from the bus boycott of Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King in '55 to '64 to get a Civil Rights Act. This is not something that's gonna happen overnight. Look how long gays had to fight to get respected with LGBTQ rights. So if you're looking for a quick dash and a hashtag and to build your social media, you should not be in the movement. You gotta be in it for the long run.
Touching on... Let's get to this documentary about you called Loudmouth. Do you like that title for that documentary?
I'll be honest. Kadar Massenberg used to be president of Motown Records, came to me and said there's a young white director named Josh Alexander, who I've talked to, and I believe he's sincere, wants to do a documentary on you. And he said, John Legend, the entertainer, said he'll be the executive producer. They want to study how media has treated you from when you started in your teen years in the 80s all the way till now that you are in a different kind of place in American psyche. He said, but 3 things I want to tell you before you agree. I said, okay, what is that? He said, 1, you have no editorial control. You have no right to put in or take out anything. 2, the director, young white guy from San Francisco, Josh Alexander, he's gonna direct it. You can't choose a different director. And 3, we're gonna call it Loudmouth. So I said, I can live with the first 2, let me think about the other. And I called him the next day, I said, you know what? Many of the civil rights guys before me, Martin Luther King, others, came from the South, where you could do a rally, pass out flyers, and make an issue in your town. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. We had to compete with Broadway lights, Times Square, Broadway plays, something happening all the time. You had to be loud in New York. You had to do outrageous stuff to get attention. And then once you got the attention, then you could focus on the issue and you had to know how to deal with it in a way that you could lead to change. So yeah, call it Loudmouth so people could understand why it was loud. So people used to talk about, oh, I remember him in tracksuits and loud. That's how we were able to get a lot of the issues down. And I wore tracksuits because a lot of times we'd march, we'd end up getting arrested. I wasn't gonna wear my good suit to jail.
The documentary Loudmouth premieres on BET and VH1 on the 25th. Reverend Al Sharpton, everybody. We'll be right back with actress Jessica Williams.